Hello everyone, it's everyone's favorite deranged Easter Bunny, JPVideos. Welcome to episode 46 of Sunday Night Live, coming to you live from the JPVideo studio. Hopefully I don't stand out too much, but I do look quite dashing, if I must say. This will not be staying on the whole time. It is like an oven inside of here. I want to start off the show as the deranged Easter Bunny from A Christmas Story. It is a onesie, it's very, very warm, and this is going to be the last holiday episode for 2020, so I figured we'd end things in a kind of a cool way. Got the shades on, got the hat. So, as always, I like to put a smile on your faces. So, once again, I am being my goofy self. So, if you are laughing, which most of you are, you're welcome. Hello, everyone. Glad to see you here. We're up to 142 people already. Awesome. We've got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. This is going to be the last episode of 2020. As I mentioned, we do have a full episode, including mail call, final mail call of 2020. We do have a question of the week, going back in time video, and some news to discuss for 2021 regarding Sunday Night Live. Some of it you are aware of, but I'm going to recap it, make sure there's no confusion, and if any questions need to be asked, we'll address them tonight. And I will give you a update on my leg. If you haven't seen the video last night, I did wax my leg live on YouTube. We had over 200 people watching live as I shouted and screamed and bit on a washcloth, and I'll let you know what the aftermath is. So hopefully everyone had a great holiday. If you guys want to share any details later, you're welcome to. We'll share I should say we'll reserve the general discussion for later on tonight, but I want to get through most stuff for the immediate time while I have your attention here, and then we'll catch up on everything else. But hopefully everyone had a great weekend as well. It's been a kind of a cold, miserable weekend here. No snow really. It's been windy and cold and just not really good for being outside. Great weather for, catching up on your favorite YouTuber and his videos, or watching some holiday movies, or binging on some holiday cookies. Guilty. All right, so just for the moment, I'm going to take the hood off and the glasses, and we'll keep like this for now, and then once they cool off, I'm starting to sweat, we'll pop it back on. So in the meantime, the mods will handle one of these days. My goal for 2021 is learn how to talk. That is my goal. So the mods will handle any questions or matters while I do mail call, because I will be distracted with the mail. We do have a few envelopes and a few packages. I'll get through it as efficiently as possible. So let's roll with mail call.
You've got mail.
We got mail. All right, so we're going to start off as always, smallest to biggest. We do have a few envelopes here. First one is from, the writing is hard to read. It looks like Brill, B-R-I-L-L, out of Georgia. It's either Bill or Brill, but it looks like Brill out of Georgia. So we'll see what's in this one. And if you guys are curious where I got this was purchased at Walmart in the men's section about 2-3 years ago. It was only like $20, so I figured I can't pass it up. Okay, so we got a letter here. Oh boy. A very lengthy letter. So I'm going to have to read this in private, just because it's going to be very time consuming. There's a lot to read here. I don't know if it's for public or for private. So in advance, Brill from Georgia, if I do have that correct, thank you for the letter. I will read it later on tonight. Boy, it is warm. Whew. And yes, I am wearing clothes under here. The next one does not have a name, but it is coming from local West Pittston. Okay, we have a nice Christmas card here. Santa And the reindeer says Merry Christmas. Here's a little something to grab a bite while you're out for a drive. And it says to Jason, Jill, and Lily, wishing you a jolly holiday. Oh, it's from our... Okay, now I know who it's from. It's from Len and Kristen, who are usually in the chat. I know they were yesterday. I'm not sure if they heard tonight. But Len and Kristen Costello, they are local to the area. Myself and RJ actually met them in Jim Thorpe when we took the train ride. But they did include a McDonald's gift card. That is pretty awesome. So, okay, yeah. I have enough on here to get a couple meals. So, without a doubt, we'll use this in the very near future for a winter drive stream. So thank you so much to Len and Kristen. Next one here from Paula out of Florida. This one's sealed up really well. And I am using a new knife tonight. It is cobalt blue, courtesy of the Retromantic. It was gifted to me, I believe, last episode. And it's nice and sharp. This one is another Christmas card. Got Santa holding some gifts. Dear JP, enjoying every video you put out. Thank you for all you do for us by doing what you do and love to do, so you can show us. Have a Merry Christmas and a happy good year from Paula. May your home be filled with love, laughter this holiday. Paula from Florida. Thank you so much for the kind words and the Christmas card. You got that fast. Well, I mean, we are only a stone's throw away. I'd hope so. Next one is from Lisa out of Nevada, better known as Lisa's Paranormal Videos. She has sent something in the past and told me this was coming, but it got delayed, but it did finally arrive. So she did send something a few weeks ago, which I opened a mail call. I don't remember what it was offhand, but I jokingly said, oh, I wonder if it's some poker chips. And this is not all that's in there, but it is a keychain. It says Las Vegas Lucky Chip. So it's a Las Vegas poker chip keychain. So she did hear me joke about that, and she did send that, which is pretty funny. And then we have a piece of paper with some other things here. Oh, I think these are magnets or something here. So you said you wanted some poker chips, so here you go. So I got you your poker chips. Ha ha ha. P.S. Again, love the videos. They are magnets. Hee hee hee. Lisa from Las Vegas did send 3 magnetic poker chips here as I'm dropping them. So I got 3 and plus a keychain one. So Lisa, thank you for sending that. That is pretty funny. And I definitely hang on to these and place at least 1 or 2 of them on the refrigerator. And the keychain will put on one of my key rings. So thank you, Lisa, better known as Lisa's Paranormal Videos from Nevada. Thank you so much. Man, it is roasting here. I even have the heat turned off too. Let me cool off. All right. Yeah, Lisa, you told me that one of them are delayed, so I'm actually waiting for several things from eBay and Amazon myself, which are delayed. Everything's backed up. There's just an overabundance of people shipping, since most stores are, not really allowing a whole lot of customers right now. So it'll come when it comes. No worries. Next one is from Mr. Dan, just outside of Altoona, Pennsylvania. He was the same person that gave me he was in our Altoona live stream where we went to Panda Express, myself, him, and RJ. He gave me a Sheetz gift card, which I did use already, so thank you for that again. And some ready-to-eat meals, which you'll see one of them in an upcoming video with myself and RJ, which are very difficult to make, by the way. Yeah, last time I was in Vegas, I was there one time only. I was 12 years old, and back then it's much different than it is now. I actually had a good time there. It was a family vacation, and although I couldn't gamble or do anything, adult oriented, it was still a fun trip to see all the, Vegas shows right on the strip for free and stuff like that. And we saw Siegfried and Roy, and don't remember who else, but it was a good time. I definitely want to get back, but I know it's not what I remember it as. We stayed at the Riviera, which is no longer there too. I'm a breath of fresh air. Thanks, Charlie. Oh boy. I know. I have an idea what this is. Oh, Dan. It is so funny that you sent this because I was actually searching eBay and reached out to my friend Bernie today to see if he actually had any stuff like this in stock. And RJ, you're going to be surprised as well because you actually have an item very similar that you left here from Christmas Eve. Wow. I'm really surprised. So before we get to the fun stuff, I do have a big envelope here. JP and family. Happy holidays, magic moments, winter wonders. Nice big blue winter card. And there's something popping out from the inside. Dan, I don't know what to think here, Dan. You're killing me in a good way. I don't mean that bad. J. Jill Lily, warm wishes for a beautiful season and a new year of dreams coming true. With a holiday note to say how much it means to know special people like you. Hope you enjoy the shirt, HO scale cards, and gift card. Buy something for your home. Dan, just outside of Altoona, keep doing what you're doing. Merry Christmas 2020. Wow, Dan, you are... I don't know what to say. It's just mind-blowing how generous you are. So we do have a $25 Lowe's gift card right here. He said to get something for our home. So Lowe's and Home Depot we are pretty familiar with, as we do have to frequently buy stuff for the home, updating, stuff like that. So that will definitely come in handy. But I'm actually more excited, though, about these items here. But thank you already for the Lowe's gift card. Okay, any horror fans out here? I know there is. This is the shirt I definitely do not own. Let's see, is it the right size? Yep, right size. Okay, so Thanksgiving already passed, but this is good for any wintertime holiday. What do you guys see? You got Michael Myers. Happy holidays. He's stabbing the turkey. That is a fun shirt. I definitely don't own any Halloween Michael Myers shirts. This is my first one, which I won't forget. So thank you, Dan, for that. And whether it's summertime, wintertime, Thanksgiving, Christmas, I will be rocking this shirt. Thank you so much for that. But what I'm really excited about right here. Now, if you guys watch my train videos, especially from Altoona, you guys know the freight trains out there are mega freight trains, super long. They usually have 3 or 4 lead locomotives and some pushers in the back. And most of the trains out there, from what we've seen just from experience, are the intermodal trains, the trains that carry the cargo containers. So I actually have, for my first time ever, a HO scale intermodal trailer. And that one right there, sorry, the white one is Conrail. You guys know Conrail is my favorite train company. It's what got me interested in railroading as a kid. And it's Conrail Blue and Pennsylvania Railroad. So that is really awesome. That will for sure make it onto my HO track. But what's even better, and again, I was searching for this exact item last night and today, and I was bummed when he said he was all sold out. This is a Conrail Blue HO scale boxcar. Look at that. Brand new in the box. I'm actually in the market to buy a Conrail locomotive for myself because I want to run a little Conrail freight train on my little HO track on my big layout. So this is a great head start. These are going to fit on there. All I need to do is get a Conrail locomotive because due to another viewer, I have a Conrail caboose. So Dan, thank you so much. That is perfect timing. I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger and buy them on eBay because I didn't find exactly what I was looking for, and the ones that were there were pretty expensive. But now you definitely saved me a heck of a lot of trouble by sending these to me. So thank you so much for the generosity, for the trains, the shirt, and the gift card, and the wonderful card for myself and my family. You are definitely a gentleman and a great supporter of the channel and someone I consider a friend. So thank you so much. Shirtman Dude. It came from shirtmandude.com. Okay, next one is from Jennifer and Cookie out of St. Louis, Missouri, I believe. She goes on YouTube as Jennifer Lomler. Not sure if she's here tonight, but that's who it's from. And she did send me a message saying that the one item I may be confused on, but she did explain what it's for. So I'll let you guys know what that is in just a moment. Well, you don't see very many clean Conrail units, so I think I'm going to keep mine clean for now. Not going to do any weathering. Oh yeah, Jennifer is here. Okay. Actually, I forgot I was going to put up some music while I was doing this. Give me a second here. Now, Jennifer, I don't have the email in front of me here or the message that you sent me explaining what that one item is. So when I do pull it out, feel free to comment on the chat here so everyone understands and clear myself what it is. But first, we got an envelope, JP and Family. Yeah, Delaware Lackawanna has a Conrail unit, and they're currently rehabbing it. It is Conrail Blue, but it's no longer going to be once they're done with it. So they are a dying breed. Very hard to see them in the original colors anymore. There's one out in, I want to say, Montana. Jason Aslan. I forget where he's at. It might be Montana or Michigan. Maybe Michigan. But there is a former Conrail unit that runs out there on a short line. Says, Merry Christmas, love, Cookie, and Jennifer. So they sent a little custom card here with a puppy on it. Nice little Christmas card. It says Jennifer Lomler and Cookie Yellow Lab. So Cookie the dog. Very nice picture there. There's a guy by where I live is selling all his trains. He has a lot. Well, Dan, if you're able to message me, maybe we could try to get something set up to pick up a few items depending on what they are. So Jennifer, I'm sure, is this okay to read live right now? It is a little bit longer, but I do have time to read this one. Just waiting for her response here. Okay. Thank you, JP and Family. First of all, I want to tell you I love your channel and all the content you have on it. I started following you and subbed to your channel earlier this year. Your videos helped me to deal with all the stress from work and let me relax after a long day. I hope you enjoy all the goodies you could use for a food tasting video. Just some of my favorite places I love to go to. 3 of the food places I got the food from are in Hemmen, Missouri. It is a town with a lot of German influence. That's definitely something I would like. Hermann Wursthaus is a German butcher business. Food and grocery with a dining area. Ricky's Chocolate Box and Sugar Mama. or Mama's candy store are in the town too. Ricky's makes their own candy. 7 Select is exclusive of all 7-Eleven convenience stores, gas stations. Keep up the good work on your videos. Have a Merry Christmas and New Year 2021 from Jennifer. All right. Well, thank you for the kind words. I'm glad that my videos do help you kind of unwind. I know any day, no matter where you work, could be stressful, and then dealing with everything else that's going on around the world is even more stressful. So I'm glad you have a place to go to and something to do to kind of help unwind and de-stress. So there is a box full of snacks, and I'm going to do my best to go through briefly and show you what they are. Some of them I already know I've never tried before, but as mentioned, she did encourage me to try them in a future Chow Time video episode, so I definitely will do that. First one is Loco Rollers rolled tortilla chips, habanero, and lime. 7 Select, which is 7-Eleven gas station store brand. Habanero and lime. She wants to see me get hot under the collar, and I already am just wearing this. Concha Blanca, is that it? Vanilla flavored fine pastry. Looks like Concha, but I think it's Concha Blanca or Concha Blanca. Anyways, vanilla pastry sounds like it's going to be something enjoyable. Yeah, mods, are we paying attention to the chat here? Yeah, I took care of that myself. I had a few mods on. Where'd everyone go? I had Matt, I had RJ, I had Adam, I had Retro. They all disappear on me? I just got rid of another one. I was able to delete it. Okay. Next one. Try removing it. Okay, I was able to remove it. I don't know what happened there. Thick cut hickory smoked bacon from Jack Link's. That definitely sounds very tasty. Anything bacon, it's got to be good, right? Do have cookie covered almonds made with Oreo. I do like Oreos. I do like almonds. And these are 7 Select brand. Jack Link's brown sugar bourbon flavored jerky, I believe. Like, yeah, jerky bites. Brown sugar bourbon. I am a fan of Jack Link's products, so I know that it's probably going to be good. This one I will try, but I already could tell you I'm not going to like it. Pineapple habanero gummy candy. I'm okay with the hot part. Pineapple, I don't like pineapple. I don't like coconut, but I will be a sport and try it for you guys. That'll be included in that stream. Boy, there is a lot of stuff in here. This is from Sugar Mama's Candy Store. This is Toxic Waste Hazardous Sour Candy. You guys may remember these. These come in the yellow toxic waste barrels. I remember having that before. Really sour candy. Better than armadillo jerky. It's got to be. This is from Sugar Mama's Candy Store. Edible snow. Holy crap. It says it right there. And it's like white. Looks like white strips of styrofoam. Hopefully it's not. Wafer paper candy. Okay, so it's wafer cut into little strips to replicate snow. But edible snow, that's pretty neat. That'll be definitely the first time. I never even knew that was something on the market. I don't know if mods could remove other mods. Comments. I don't want to... Man, I'm going to try to remove yours to see. Yeah, so I was able to remove Matt's. I don't know if the other mods could. Can't remove other mod comments. Yeah, I could remove it, but yeah, that was it though. Sugar Mama's Candy Store. Which one is this? Big Hunk big hunk of bar. What is that? Is that chewy honey sweetened nougat with whole roasted peanuts? Big hunk. All right, no problem. I didn't know if you guys saw it or not, but I was able to remove it. So, Sugar Mama's Candy Store. This one is liqueur fills vodka, cranberry original, and lemon lime. Vodka filled chocolates from Finland. Can't have too many of those. It might be under the influence. We still got more. This one is from Sugar Mama's Candy Store. I do like how she did take the time to label everything so I know where it's from. This is some type of cookie. Ooh, that's a funny word. Rumboter Stroop waffles. That's definitely have to be German. I've had something similar before. I don't remember who it was from. I did do a Chow Time episode where it had some German stuff. I do remember these waffle type snacks, but these are Rumboter, Roomboter, Stroop waffles. And I do remember that they were kind of soft and like very, not gooey, but sugary, like sticky. But they were tasty though. German, yep, I thought so. This one's got a cute box. This is from Sugar Mama's as well. Katz Zinzungen. Viba and Chocolat Marmaret. Okay, so it's marbled chocolate. But look at the box on it, though. Tell me it's not a cute advertising box for German chocolates. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm getting a pile of stuff here. It's like ridiculous how much there is. Ricky's Handmade Candy. Bacon caramel. Bacon caramel candy. Sugar Mama's Candy Store. This is... Ooh. Boy, I think she's trying to get me drunk. First we have vodka. Now we have Jamaica rum. Jamaica rum truffles. They look really good on the package there. So we have vodka and rum. No driving on that night. That's a lot of snacks too. Yes, it is. Next one is Ricky's Handmade Candy Blueberry Caramel. That sounds pretty interesting. That's a kind of unique combo flavor. Maybe I should have eaten these alcohol flavored candies before I got my legs waxed. I would have been numb to the pain. Oh, I already know who that person is who is commenting under a false name because they made similar comments under their real name, so I'm not going to tolerate that. Comments like that end up ruining the channel for yourself. So little do they know they've repeated the same words under their real name, so they just gave themselves away. And they're blocked, just like one of their many other names. Next one is Herman the German, imported German candy. Hot wine. These look like little hearts, but they remind me of like cough drops. Like Luden's cough drops or Hall's cough drops, mental, what's the name of that word? Menthol cough drops, something like that. That's what they look like, but they're a little heart-shaped. Herman the German candy. Ooh, honeycomb made with honey. Is this real honeycomb? So it's big chunks of, it says honeycomb. I'm guessing that's what it is. Reminds me of like big hard pieces of sugar, but I don't know if it's real honeycomb or not. But honeycomb with real honey, so maybe it's a similar look to it, just made with real honey, but we'll find out one way or the other. Ooh, peppered beef jerky from Herman Wursthaus. So that's going to be some little bit of a heat kick to that one, but jerky is good nonetheless. Peppered beef jerky, big pieces of it too. I'm running out of room on my desk here. Sugar Mama's Candy Store. Next one is cheese chocolate. And it's actually, it looks like a little piece of cheese. And it has mice on the outside of it. It looks like they're like dining. Let me try to get you up close here. So a little piece of cheese with mice on it. Oh, I gotta oil my mic stand here. Cheese chocolate. I wonder if it's actually like cheese flavored chocolate or if it's just a clever name. Okay, we're near the end, but what is this? Oh, I think this is what Jennifer messaged me about. This is high quality marzipan, and I believe this is a pig. And she said it's a German item, which I believe is supposed to be good luck, if I'm not mistaken. But Jennifer, you're welcome to elaborate. But it says marzipan, and it's a pink pig. And then we do have smoking hot beef stick from Jack Link's. Smoking hot, really? So we do have a few spicy items with some heat. We do have a few alcohol-infused items. Good luck, pig. Okay, that's what I remember she told me. One final item. There was a lot of stuff in here. This one not so spicy, but going to be equally as flavorful. Barbecue flavored beef jerky. So I'm covered for beef jerky flavors from Jack Link's, from Herman Wursthaus, all types of flavors, some spicy, some not. But I do love jerky, and as I mentioned, it's a great snack to take with you on road trips, on hiking, on adventures, because it's easy to pack, it stays good for a long time, high protein, high sodium. So I'm going to be dining on a lot of good jerky in the near future. So all the stuff that I just unboxed will be a separate episode. I already have a box upstairs from Justin Hobart that I have to do a Chow Time episode on. So this will be after that. So you'll probably see this sometime later in 2021. But Jennifer, it looks like you bought one of everything from the stores. So thank you so much for that. There's a lot of stuff here, pretty much, except for the Stroomwaffle and the Sour Barrel. Everything else I don't believe I've ever tried. So this is going to be a lot of new stuff for me, a lot of firsts. And I'm sure there's going to be a few things, including the pineapple, that I'm not going to enjoy, but that's all part of the fun. So thank you so much for the generosity to send all this. Let me get a package back up, and then we'll got one more box to go. Oh boy, that was a lot. Yeah, definitely need a drink after that. Oh, it's already hot enough. Now, doing all the talking, showing everything, that was a lot. Okay, last one here. Sorry if that's squeaking through the microphone. Last one here is from Nick of Nick's Crossings. I know he's in the chat here tonight. He is another fellow train lover like myself. Let's see what he sent. I gotta say, Retro, this knife is like razor sharp. I'm loving it. It's cutting everything like butter. Oh boy. Nick, is this the stuff you told me about? I believe you messaged me about it. I wasn't expecting it to come so soon, but from what I see inside, I think it is what you mentioned to me. So there's a few things in here. I'm going to put the box on the floor so I could take out everything one at a time and not clutter the desk. Just some goodies. Okay, let me see here. When's the first meetup in 2021? That's not going to be anytime soon, not until we get probably like a spring thaw. But once that time does come, I will share that with everyone. So this is on the same lines of what Dan sent regarding some train items. As I did mention, he is a train lover like myself. And these are going to go for my larger train tracks, 3-rail. So first he did include a little card here. It says, "Dear JPN family, I'd like to wish you and the family a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for all the adventures and inspiration to create content. It was not easy at first, but I'm learning to be better at it. Learning to be better at what I like to do every day. There's nothing better than trains and food for Christmas, so I went with trains. Please enjoy the set of cards. Hope to catch an adventure someday. Sincerely, Nick of Nick's Crossing. Happy railroading. P.S. If you ever need help with trains or have questions, do not hesitate to reach out." And pretty clever way to make the card. The border is train tracks with some trains running on it, and a beautiful steam locomotive in a winter scene. Northern Central Railroad, NCRR number 17, York. Civil War recreated steam engine. NCRR is down the street from our house. They also run GP9 and 10s, ex-Pennsylvania Railroad, Penn Central, Conrail locos. Awesome. And that's a beautiful picture there of a nice winter steam locomotive scene. So thank you for the kind words, and glad to hear that you are enjoying making content. As you know, I have watched some of your videos and left comments myself, so keep up the great work, and can't wait to see what else you put out in the future. Okay, so this one I did know was coming. This one is a brown Conrail boxcar. And again, this is Lionel, most commonly known as Lionel, which is 3-rail or O-scale. And this is going to fit on my 027 tracks. So got a Conrail boxcar. That's really cool. Okay, next one is a Santa Fe observation car. 16060. Right there. This one I'm probably guessing illuminates on the track with the roller wheel. Looks like it has silhouettes too of passengers. So this one, when it's lit up on the tracks, it should look really cool. So this you guys will see in the near future when I do some more train layout live streams or videos. But I am going to be making an addition very soon. I actually ordered the train. I have another O-scale Lionel train coming. RJ's going to come back over. We're going to add another addition to fit a third train and to add some more buildings and another carnival scene, which I did receive already. So the train layout's going to get bigger, and it's going to allow for some more different and new equipment to run on it. So that's going to be cool to see lit up with all the passenger silhouettes. Next one, Pullman Santa Fe car, 16056. So that's a matching one right there. And these are able to be run with either steam or diesel. It's not going to be any rhyme or reason. I don't have my train layout doesn't model after anything in particular. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just what I like as a whole. So I could run these with my Circus steam locomotive. I could run them with my new diesel locomotive I'm getting. And this one is another Pullman, 16092. So we have a trio of passenger cars here. And I believe Nick probably did confirm these should light up because they do have silhouettes in the windows. And if they're illuminated, the silhouettes will look like passengers riding at night. So these are going to look really great in my layout because it's, really nice and vibrant, nice and colorful with the Christmas lights, with the houses, with the churches. And without a doubt, I will get these on the rails sooner than later. So Nick, thank you so much. Very nice of you to send these out. I know you said you had other stuff that you offered to me, but I don't have the room for it. But these are definitely going to fit in on my train layout. And between you and Dan, I'm covered for HO and for O-scale. So thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I don't have any passenger cars, so those are my very first ones for my Lionel set. So I'm happy to have them. And another Conrail car, so can't go wrong with that. Alrighty, so that is Mail Call. That was another fantastic one. Great one to wrap up the end of the season, end of the year here for 2020. And, getting some train pieces is just perfect for, this time of year. So thank you guys so much, not just for the train equipment, but for everything that you guys sent, for the letters, for the snacks, for everything from everyone. Thank you so much. And I know Lisa said she has items coming which are back ordered. Backed up in the mail or shipping or whatever like that. So you will see those in a future episode. But yeah, another great one. Can't go wrong with trains and food. So thank you guys so much. Let's get moving to our next one here. Question of the week. Bigger layout, yeah, without a doubt. And aside from having O scale and HO, I am looking to purchase N scale, which is half the size of HO, to run on the inner loop of my layout. So if those of you who see my layout, I have HO in the middle. I'm probably going to buy an N scale freight set to run on the inside. So it's going to be smallest in the middle, a little bit bigger, and then longer. So it's going to be 4 trains running at once, probably by the time springtime hits. So it's going to be pretty awesome. So tonight's question of the week is in theme with the title of tonight's episode, New Changes for 2021. What I want to know from you guys is, what are you looking forward to the most for 2021? Could be anything at all. What's one thing, though, that you are looking forward to the most? Is it, doing traveling again? Is it hoping that, things clear up with the pandemic? Is it for seeing family members? Whatever it is, let me know something that you're looking forward to the most for 2021. Getting out, shooting videos, normalcy. Looking forward to meetups. Want to see my son. No masks. I agree with that one. Go back to your job. Seeing your mom. Everyone wants normalcy again. I don't know about that. It seems like the government doesn't, but that's a whole nother topic of conversation. Knobles, there you go. Just reading your comments silently here. There's a lot of similar ones and some one-of-a-kind ones too. So it's good to see everyone has, something they're looking forward to, which is good. Optimism is always a good thing. Yep. Misty says, living life to the fullest. You never know what tomorrow is going to bring. That is very true. There's a lot of things that I'm looking forward to for 2021, but I think the one that stands out the most is normalcy. Just getting back into a normal livelihood, without masks, without restrictions, without shutdowns, just everyone getting back to normal life, enjoying what they're doing, going where they want to go, without being told or watched over or quarantined. I just want to see everyone get back into doing what they love to do or were normally doing before this all happened. So for me, I just want to be able to do, more traveling, no more masks. I want to be able to go, across the border if I want to. I want to be able to walk into Walmart whenever I want without waiting in line or being, checked at the door on a counter. Just everyday stuff that you take for granted. I like to get back to normal. So that's, for me, just seeing things get back to normal. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. And if it does, I don't know if it's going to be in 2021 or what time of year it's going to happen, but nonetheless, it is good to have something to look forward to, whether it's something simple like not wearing a mask or seeing a family member or getting back to work or going on a vacation. Whatever it is, I truly hope it comes true for each and every one of you. And for those of you like Lewis who are starting your very own YouTube channel, I definitely say it's a great time to do it. More and more people are looking for content to watch when they are out of options for nothing to do, nowhere to go. And having new content to watch from new creators is always a good thing. I will say you are starting off in a very saturated market, but depending on what you're going to make videos of, if you do find a way to make it in your own way, you can be successful. All I could tell you is don't try to copy off someone else. Don't try to go after something that's trending. Do whatever makes you happy. For myself, I'm variety. All the things that I make videos of are generally things I find interesting and enjoyable and entertaining. So if you like trains, do trains. If you like cooking, do cooking. But, gaming is very popular. Obviously, abandoned stuff is popular. But if you're not into it with your heart, it's going to show on your video. So just do whatever makes you happy. Try to be creative. Try to stand out from the rest. And you will have a good chance of being successful. And that's not just with YouTube, but with anything in general. If you put your heart into it and are passionate about it, it will show, and determination will eventually pay off. I am a living, success of that because I did everything myself. And although some people think, I'm not going to grow and that, I've kind of hit a milestone that I'm not going to pass, that's their opinion. Everyone's welcome to it. But I am happy with what I've achieved. I'm able to make a living on what I do and made a lot of great friends and people that I've met throughout the years on my channel. So although what I do has ups and downs, there's more ups than downs. That's what I focus on. So, take a chance. Like Misty said, you only live once. You never know what tomorrow brings. I don't even know who KBD is, so sorry. Can't work with someone that I don't know who they are. And although I do collaborations, one thing I'm going to be focusing on more in 2021 is not so much meeting new people to collab with. I have my core group of people that I work with, that I'm friends with, that I trust, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on, that and solo adventures. I'm not going to be branching out with new people so much just because I've been burned in the past. I've gotten kind of taken advantage of, and I'm going to be focusing more on what is more meaningful to me. And that's the people that are good to me, that are loyal, that are trustworthy, and that I consider good friends. So the people that you see on my channel right now, like RJ, Alan, Adam, and the others that you do see regularly, you will continue to see in the future. Others that you don't see anymore, you probably won't ever see again. And there's reason for that. But, meetups are still going to happen. I do love meeting new people. I love meeting viewers and people that I do talk to on a regular basis. But I won't be meeting up to do collaborations solely anymore. I'm going to be reserving the meetups for the opportunity to meet those people. And if we become friends, then great. If we don't, we don't. But meetups are going to be basically designated for the people that do want to meet myself and others and not have to come to an uncomfortable situation, one-on-one. Meeting up in a group is much more safer and more easier socially. But with that covered, let's go to our very last segment, Back in Time. All right, give me one moment here and I will get things ready to rock and roll here. Okay, so I do have the video pulled up. This is it was published December 20th, 2019, almost a year ago, just a little bit past a year ago. So this is Tennessee's winter playground, known as Ober-Gatlinburg, which I titled as an 80s ski resort with classic arcade. So this video is 34 minutes long. It's going to show you what the resort has to offer, and there are some funny moments in it too when I do play in the arcade, and myself, Jill, and Lily are in this video. So if you guys want to check out Tennessee's winter playground, if you haven't seen it, this will be the first time. I think you'll enjoy it. If you've seen it before and do enjoy it, you're welcome to watch it again. And if it's not for you, you're welcome to tune back in later. But we're going to play this now and check it out together. Southeast PA Pyro is going to be going live on Prism. Should be doing my live before New Year's Eve if I get time off work. Okay. And I know, Pyro, I read the replay chat. You can't designate comments on Prism. The comments that show up, you can't have control over live or top comments. It just gives you a mix of both, I guess. And throughout, I will pause the video and share any details that feel necessary. Otherwise, enjoy the video. Hey guys, today we're coming to you from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we're going to be doing something really fun and interesting. We're going to be taking an aerial tram service from the base here in Gatlinburg all the way up to the top of the Smoky Mountains. Coming to you from here, over Gatlinburg. Up top we're going to find ski slopes, snow tubing, ice skating, and arcade, and other fun stuff. And who knows what else we're going to find up there, but I'm inviting you to come along with us. So the base of the building here looks almost like a ski lodge. There's a diorama of the whole thing. So we just missed this one. We gotta wait for the next one, but we gotta go through the maze of crowd control bars here. Oh, part of them at least.
You can ride as much as you want, guys. All right.
I feel like we're headed to the top of the Alpine slopes here. Oh. There's the controls. So we're going to get a front window view here. We're headed up there. Believe it or not, there's snow up there too, despite there being no snow down here in Gatlinburg at the base of the mountain. I will admit this is my first time ever riding in a tram car like this. I've been on chairlifts and gondola cars, but nothing like this, a big aerial tram. So, not sure what to expect, but it should be fun.
Now we are going to bump going in and out of the dock. We're definitely going to swing over all them towers. Now we are traveling 2 miles up at 15 miles an hour. We'll take approximately about 10 minutes to get up there. Now if y'all have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, so the guy you're hearing is our, I guess you could call him tram operator, and he has a kind of a funny sense of humor. As you hear from the intro, and when we go over some of the towers, he's like yelling, "Wee!" and you know, he's like making jokes like the thing's gonna fall from the towers and stuff like that. I mean, I'm afraid of heights the way it is. It was a beautiful view, but him doing what he did didn't help ease my my fears.
I will answer the best way I possibly can. If I don't have an answer for you, it usually means I'll be making it up, which will be about 95% of the time, all right?
Fair enough.
Now, I do have one question I want to ask everybody. How many of y'all first timers up here?
Yeah.
Me too.
The Ober-Gatlinburg aerial tramway was built in 1973 by the Von Roll Company of Bern, Switzerland at a cost of $5.5 million. In 2001, the computerized operating system was replaced and modernized at a cost of $1.3 million. The tram you're riding on now was built in Switzerland by CWA Construction and was installed in May of 2007 at the cost of $1 million. The The new trams are made of the same high-grade aluminum used in the aerospace industry and offer more viewing area than the original trams. They are two of the most modern trams in America, each able to carry 120 passengers and an operator. To your left is the entrance to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, the most visited national park in America with over 10 million visitors each year. The park straddles the Tennessee-North Carolina border for approximately 70 miles and covers 500,000 acres. For more information on the park, visit Sugarland's Visitor Center, located 2 miles.
As Momster commented too, yes, this mountain was on fire. There was a devastating forest fire here in the Smoky Mountains. And I did do a separate video documenting some of the luxurious houses, even high rises and other things that were affected by the fire. That's a separate video. But yes, most of this mountain was affected in one way or another, which some of it we will see on this tram ride, where places are now just foundations.
South of Gatlinburg on Highway 4.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are slowing down. For any of you that come up here with discounted tickets, that's your stop. Now, for all the rest of you, we are going to swing going over this tower.
So if you look to the right where my mouse is pointing, you see some concrete foundations. That is just an example of one of the, whether it was a cabin or a home or a mansion, whatever it was, sitting on the mountainside there is no longer there. So that's just one example.
So I do suggest y'all hold on to someone or something. This one's going to be a whole lot of fun. And y'all like that? Good, you got 4 more to go. Now if y'all didn't like it, raise your hand. You also have 4 more as well. Please keep your eyes open for bears. This is the most common spot you will see them, alright folks?
This is where the forest fire was.
Just on.
Hey look guys, there's a bear. Yep, right up there. See him?
Yeah.
Look right up in the top. He's laying down right there. You guys see him over there? You don't see all them bare trees? Alright ladies and gentlemen, if you look straight up ahead, you are going to see the other tram. Now once we get side by side, we are going to be halfway up. And y'all wave at them, blow them a kiss, make a smiley face, whatever floats your boat. Now the only requirement I have is you guys got to keep it G-rated for me, alright? Alright, now coming over here on the left-hand side, you guys see this great cabin that we're coming up to? Now that is called the clip hanger. Now only 6 inches of it's actually touching the ground. The rest of it's put up on stilts and beams. That is also one of our oldest cabins up here. It was built in 1971. Good year. Oh! Alright, keep you guys focused over here on the left again. That is the dollhouse. That is an exact
Sad part is the group of people that you just saw in the car there, most of them either it's too early in the morning or they don't have a good sense of humor. Most people were not laughing at his jokes. I found the humor in them. I was laughing to myself, but overall most people were quiet. But people like him operating the tram, make it more fun and enjoyable and more memorable. So it just was unfortunate that most people didn't really pick up on his sense of humor.
Pick up the 1970 Barbie Dream House. Yay! Now believe it or not, about 4 years ago it was pink. But they also got rid of the hinges on the side, so ladies cannot open it up to rearrange furniture anymore. Now guys, you see how small little beige cottage is down below it?
Yeah.
That one is Ken's after their divorce. Well, Barbie thought she was quite slick by giving Ken her she shed.
She shed.
Ahead is the Ober-Gatlinburg ski area and amusement park. Along the top of the mountain, you can can see the South's longest scenic chairlift, which takes you to the top of Mount Harrison at 3,500 feet. At the top, enjoy a best view of the Smokies without hiking. Ahead is the Mountain Mall, which has an indoor ice skating rink with rental skates for all ages, ice bumper cars, a carousel, arcade games, unique shopping, and a fudge shop with free samples of homemade fudge. On the second level,
Now I bet y'all
there's
awake,
a
huh?
restaurant and the Loft Lounge. The menus feature a variety of entrees and your favorite beverages for lunch or dinner in a casual setting. Large picture windows offer views of the Smoky Mountains or ski area.
Welcome to Obergallenberg. Jurassic Park theme. So we're in here, what is essentially like a ski lodge type of visitor center, and we arrived early. We were one of the first trams up, so not everything was open at the moment. You will see, though, they have an indoor carousel, indoor skating rink, some restaurants, and then up behind it you have snow tubing and ski slopes. So we do show a bit of everything here, including the retro arcade, which is upstairs. So this is where you can find up here: tickets, wildlife encounter, ice rink outdoor activities, and the most important thing, bathrooms. Then you got a miniature carousel here. Well, here we have someone doing the opposite of what NASCAR does. They're actually making right turns. This is the indoor ice skating rink. They do have skate rentals as well as bumper car machines that you drive on the ice as well. But everything doesn't open until... Lewis, the building that was upside down, that was the... maybe somebody can help me out. It's very similar to like Ripley's Believe It or Not. I can't remember the name of that, but that's actually a fun video. Maybe we'll play that next time. But yeah, that was in Florida. They also have one, I believe, in Pigeon Forge, but I recorded the one I did down in Panama Beach, Florida. Is it Wonderworks? Or I think it's Wonderworks. It might be. But yeah, the upside down building, Wonderworks, I filmed down in Florida, but they do have one in Pigeon Forge. But yeah, that's a really fun video. A great place to check out, but I will share that one in the future. Thanks for reminding me of that. Oh, roughly 10 o'clock. I've been doing donuts on that thing. One thing we're going to check out is actually upstairs. You may have seen videos from Adam Lou and the Carpetbagger. There's actually an old school arcade up there that I'm pretty excited to show you guys. But once you're up here, though, everything does cost additional. We paid, I think, $15 for our ticket to ride the tram up here. And you're not obligated to buy anything once you're up here, but everything else is additional. So you have to budget it out accordingly. If you want to do snow tubing, which is actually sold out today, that's extra. Skiing, ice skating, the bumper car thing, even the mountain coaster, alpine slide, it's all additional costs. So we're not going to do really any of that today, so we're not going to show you what this looks like. Maybe we'll play a few games in the arcade, but the highlight for me was riding the tram because I've never done that before. And I'm going to tell you, when that rocks back and forth, it is a little bit unnerving. You're up above the ground much higher than a regular ski chairlift, so it took a little getting used to after the first one or two towers. I'm not sure if I mentioned too, but Obergallenberg, to take the tram up here, opens at 7:45 in the morning. We're here the week of Thanksgiving, and I think the last tram leaves at 9:20 at night. But everything up here, though, doesn't really open until 10 o'clock. So if you come up early, you kind of don't have a whole lot to do. But we wanted to get up here before it gets crowded because I know this place does get really packed. But we're only less than an hour away before things open up. So we should at least be able to give you an idea as to how it looks during operating hours. But right up here is the arcade. Actually a shooting gallery here too. They should have this turned on. Like, there's no reason they can't have arcade games running right now. Like typical things down south, they do have the moonshine still, swamp sludge with the well, Jethro in the outhouse. I wouldn't mind playing it, but again, it's not open. Those of you mentioning ice skating, I actually went ice skating a handful of times. Our local baseball field where the Rail Riders play originally used to be called the Lackawanna County Stadium, where the Red Barons played. Well, in the wintertime, they used to put a portable ice skating rink on the baseball field. I used to go ice skating there in the 90s, but I always stuck to the perimeter where the wall was. So I was able to stay up on 2 skates. I was able to get some momentum. My problem is I didn't know how to stop. So I usually just would run into the wall or grab onto the wall to slow myself down. But I was able to ice skate, surprisingly, I guess probably from my experience of skiing. Also, too, this ice skating rink here that we're showing in the video, although I didn't show it on camera, later on in the day, they do bring out a type of like bumper car. It's almost like bumper boats on ice. So that is another attraction they have as well, where they section off the ice skating rink and they have little bumper cars you could bump into each other on the ice skating rink. And lots of seating areas. You get a nice rink side view here. She's doing donuts. Alright, we are outside now, and it's where you'll find additional things to do. And like I mentioned, there is snow up here. They do make their own artificial snow. That's like the cheesiest snow gun I've ever seen. The ones at our local ski resorts, they have, well, typically like those ones there are the big blower units. They have just enough snow for snow tubing. And scan across, there's the chairlift there. There's actually additional chairlifts. You have to pay additional though, because they do have alpine slide over there. There's a water slide there for the summer. But I do know you could take one of those chairlifts up and ride the alpine slide down for additional cost. And this is the ski slopes, and over here is the mountain coaster. So you can see right there they have a conveyor system, typically called a magic carpet. You stand on that and it's almost like a moving walkway. It takes you up to the top. And not to knock Gatlinburg or Ober-Gatlinburg, but that is a pretty pitiful snow tubing hill. The ones in Pennsylvania are far better. They have higher elevation, multiple drops. But I guess, you know, for being in Tennessee, you get what you could take. That reminds me of like a big snow cone machine. And remember, kids, no climbing. He's ready to go snowboarding. Alright, so I do retract my statement. This looks a little bit better than what I saw over there. I was thinking, man, that's pitiful. But they do have, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 9 lanes. And it's a sloping hill. They got the mats here to slow you down. But we'll watch them coming down once or twice. Here they come. Actually pick up some decent speed. Oh geez. Wow.
Oh geez. Wow.
Yeah, that's a twisted ankle waiting to happen. Guy nailed that wall pretty hard. See, other ski resorts where they have snow tubing, they actually have a bank at the end, so that when even if you still keep going, you'll slope upwards, not to ram into that wall like that. Jeez, you could break a leg. And just like that, the place comes to life. Got some people ice skating. They do have ice bumper boats, I think they're called, but they're not operating right now. Maybe they will be later. But we're gonna head upstairs and check out this classic arcade. Alright, check out this arcade. Not like you would see in most places. Very retro and old school. I used to ride one of these as a little kid. They had them outside my local Kmart. Sidewinder, you gotta balance the ball down this track, which is nothing short of impossible. Got rollerball, cyclone, clowning around. You gotta get under 19, over 23. They actually have these games at the local fairs, like Bloomsburg Fair in Pennsylvania. This giant sneaker. But this is what I came to see, is this arm wrestling machine. Adam the Woo and Carpetbagger play this. I think it was this one. No, which maybe that one. But we're gonna play it and see how good we do. Chance of injury. Play at own risk. Old Sega Star Wars, Alpine Racer, Lucky and Wild, Fast and Furious Superbikes, Jurassic Park, which is not working, Off-Road Challenge, Hydro Thunder, Daytona USA, I used to remember playing that, Cruising the World, Cruising USA. Oh, look at this. Suzuka 8 Hours. This is really retro and classic. Then you got some other stuff back here. I got ice hockey, one pinball game, Big Bucks Wild, a small ticket redemption center, Break the Bank, air hockey, Crazy Eights, Smokin' Token Extreme, skee ball, hoops, classic skee ball, basketball, football toss. But let's go do the arm wrestling. Alright, buddy, it's you and me. Let's go for normal. Let's try that one more time.
Might want to go easy.
First place.
Let's go Ragazzo boy. Let's try one more time. I think I
got
can beat
first
the
place.
next one. You got first place?
Yeah.
Good job.
I had to use my other arm sometimes.
Alright, we're 1-1. One more to go. Go back to normal.
I think you broke it.
Good job.
I think I pulled a muscle.
I did too.
Good job.
I stink. Alright, this is John, Heisman Superman. I'm going to do that right now.
Good luck to you.
To be continued.
So after some intimidating talk and some ruthless aggression, I beat Ragazzo Boy, I beat Normal, I beat Forte, but I lost to Superman. You win this time, but I'll be back. Lily's killing the T-Rex.
It's harder than it looks.
I want some tickets. Let's try their rollerball here.
Let's go, Dad. Let's go.
See if Lily has a skill set of her dad on rollerball. Oh, that was close. Oh, I think I got it. Yeah! Winner, winner! Turkey dinner.
Chicken.
Turkey. It's Turkey week. Turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble. That's it. Pay me the tickets. Look at this. Jackpot, baby. Woo! That's how you do it, folks. Too hard. Oh, that was close.
One more time.
Come on, Lil, you can do it. What was that? What, did you push that with your pinky? This is what not to do. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I think you got it. Yep, you got it. Woohoo! Dab to the haters. Let's watch it rain tickets. There it goes. She didn't get nearly as many.
Why?
That's okay. Good job, though. All right, let's try this. I know it's gonna be impossible, but what the heck? Well, hold this. Come over here on the side and film me. Close. Let's try one more time. So close. Oh, I got another one.
Oh.
Well, me and Lily are playing rollerball. Jill's over here playing Star Wars pinball.
We need to get a pinball machine.
I agree. Wait till we get to that pinball museum.
You're not gonna get me out of there, I guess.
So what is that?
I got Minnie's mesh stress ball. And 2 doggies.
Was that like a sheepdog?
And a Bengal dog? I'm not sure.
Okay. Let's see if we can win a few more here on the claw machine.
told it to pop. Ooh, no.
Well, that was bad position. Let me try one more time. And there's actually ticket rolls right up front here. Let me try these. Oh! Dang it. Guess everybody saw bears over there. I'm over here just admiring the trees, hoping I get down in one piece.
This window's probably rolled.
Well, because it's part of the door. That's a roundhouse down there. Oh, there it goes.
There's a bridge that goes to the house.
So as the modern tram car is making its way up to the top of the mountain, hiding over here is an old school tram car. I'm not sure if this is one of the original ones. I'm assuming it is. But you can see how they changed the design. Can't get inside of it, but we'll give you a peek through the window. Yeah, just a big open shell, a couple of railings, straps. But I'm glad they don't look like that today. All right, so that was Ober-Gatlinburg here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. First time riding in a tram car, it was a little bit terrifying for me because you're extremely high off the ground and that thing shakes and rocks back and forth like there's no tomorrow. It was actually quite terrifying for me standing near the edge, but I knew there's nothing you could do about it. You just have to ride it out. But up top though, it is kind of unique and interesting. Definitely an old school vibe. It just reminds me of an old ski resort. They got the classic arcade, the ice skating. The look is dated though. It looks like it's from the 80s. They do have a lot of additional things. There's was it the otters or wildlife encounter? There's snow tubing, mountain coaster, a whole bunch of additional stuff, ice skating. ice bumper cars, which weren't operating today, but everything is an additional cost. As I mentioned, you pay one price to ride up to the top. You can also drive up there in your car if you wish, but it is a pretty good view riding in the tram car. We didn't really do anything except play the arcade, which I actually had a lot of fun doing that. I think I pulled a muscle on the arm wrestling machine, but it's still a lot of fun. But what do you guys think?
It was fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. I had a good time.
So if you want to try something unique and interesting and different, I recommend checking out Ober-Gatlinburg because it's the only tram service in the area here. Anakista, and the other one is a traditional chairlift ride. So you need to experience it. And it's a little bit cheaper than those other ones, but again, you do have to pay additional up top. So you have to plan ahead as to what you're going to do. But the one good thing that I forgot to mention is that when you pay for your admission, as long as you keep your ticket and your wristband, you can actually come back the next day and ride it again free of charge. So it's a 2-day pass, but you must have your wristband and tram ticket to get that free next day ride. But otherwise, if you guys have any questions or thoughts about today's video, please share them down below. Otherwise, I want to thank you for watching. Until next time.
Bye.
See you next video.
All right. Okay, so that was our look at Ober-Gatlinburg in one second here. And here we go again. Not Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, guys, it's one of many videos I filmed. I was there the week of Thanksgiving back in 2019. And I filmed that. I filmed a video on the fires that wiped away much of the mountain and many of the million-dollar homes and cabins. I also did a video on the Funland Park, the abandoned amusement park there in the downtown area near Retro, if you're still watching. What's that? Oh, Anakista, right by Anakista. But what is the name of that town? Not Pigeon Forge. Gatlinburg. Wow. It's been a long night. Yeah, Gatlinburg is a fantastic area. Matt, if you're going there just for that, you're going to find yourself wanting to check out a lot more. There's multiple ski resorts there. There's different chairlift rides. There's retro stuff. There's new stuff. There's abandoned stuff. So Gatlinburg is one of my favorite places. I've been there about 3-4 times already. And that was just one of many videos I filmed back in 2019. I think Lewis did mention about Wonderworks, which I did film down in Florida, February 2019. So we'll definitely add that to an upcoming video for going back in time on a future episode. But thanks to everyone for watching that. If you did see for the first time, hopefully you enjoyed it. And if it's a repeat, hopefully you enjoyed it again. But that was a really fun video, and just brings out the inner kid in me playing those old school arcade machines. Each of them were a quarter, so with $20 between the three of us, we spent over 30 minutes playing these arcade games. It was really affordable, and although they're not state of the art and the prize area is not the greatest, it's just having fun for an inexpensive cost. And Retro did say she drove a Zamboni, which I'm pretty jealous of. It looks like quite a bit of fun. So, okay, now we're going to shift over to some new changes for 2021. This is stuff I've talked about already on my channel for the upcoming Sunday Night Live show coming into next year. I'm going to recap everything, and if there's any questions, any confusion, anything you want me to answer for you or address, feel free to mention it. So for 2021, I did say I was going to make a couple changes for Sunday Night Live. Now, Sunday Night Live I've been doing for a little bit over a year now. It has been a weekly show. As you know, there are certain weekends where I had to cancel for that particular weekend due to scheduling conflicts. So the first thing that we're changing in 2021 is the show is going to every other week. We're going to do every other Sunday beginning in January. I'm not sure the exact date we're going to start in January, but it will start in January, going every other week. And that's for a few reasons. Number one, mainly for scheduling. I have a lot of things planned for road trips and for videoing, projects I have planned, and just things that are going to potentially cause conflict with the schedule for Sunday Night Live. So it's going to allow me to work around Sunday Night Live. So Sunday Night Live will be 1 week, and I could schedule things for the off week. So it's going to help me avoid having to cancel as many times as I did this year into next year. So it's going to help keep the show going consistently every other week. Number two, for mail call, it's going to allow time for things to come into the mail. I know a lot of people reach out to me saying, oh, this is running late, or this got lost in the mail. So it'll allow things to have more time to accumulate in the mail. So those are going to be the biggest changes right there for why I'm going to every other week. Secondly, the next change is going to be our question of the week. Question of the week, 99% of the time I've been providing the question for you. And sometimes I have questions right off the top of my head. Other times I have to think about it. But it does get challenging trying to come up with questions every time for every week. So going forth, I'm actually going to have you guys pick the questions. The way it's going to work is each Sunday that I have a Sunday Night Live show, on my community tab, I'm going to put a post on that Sunday saying, okay, guys, let me know your ideas for question of the week. And you guys, the viewers, will have your chance to post a question that I will potentially use on that night's show. I'm going to pick them randomly. Whatever one I think is going to be best according to that week's show, I will pick it, and that person who gets picked will have a little shout out, a little special shout out during Sunday Night Live. So Sunday Night Live is going to be more interactive for you guys. You guys will pick the questions. All you have to do is go to my community tab each and every Sunday that I have a show, and you will see a post there. Just leave a comment with a good question for the show, and maybe I'll pick yours. It'll be a good way to get a shout out and to get some extra special attention. Lastly, too, we're changing the start time to 8 p.m. I know a lot of people are going to be happy about that. I know running right now we're over an hour and a half. Sometimes the show does run up to 2 hours, and that puts us close to 11 o'clock. I know a lot of people have work in the morning or have sleep schedule that they have to try to keep with. So we're going to go to 8 p.m. start time, Eastern Standard Time. That way, if we do run long or late, we'll still be ending up no later than 10 p.m. for an end time. So I think those three changes will provide a better show, a better outcome, better results for 2021 for Sunday Night Live. I love doing the show, and I hate that I have to miss things and reschedule things, but not having to do this before, I didn't know what to expect. I tried to do my best, but things got in the way. So I think those changes are going to help, proficiently going forth, that we're going to be able to be more consistent, more interactive, more, tuned into what you guys want. And as far as going back in time, I still have hundreds of videos to share with you guys. So that's going to stay the same. We'll still have some special guests from time to time, whether it's going to be through StreamYard or potentially here in the JPVideos studio if things do clear up with the whole pandemic. So if there's any questions, feel free to ask them. I will check the chat now. And if not, we'll be on par for a great 2021 with Sunday Night Live. And you guys are probably wondering about my leg update. I will share that in just a moment here. New year, nice changes. And Pyro says I did a great job. Thank you. I tried my best. Sometimes things just get, out of my control, and that's just the way life goes. Things pop up, things take precedence, but overall, I think I did a pretty good job at being consistent and doing what I can to make sure you guys have something to look forward to. I believe it will prove to be a lot better. I believe so too. So I'm glad you guys are in favor and in support of the new changes. It's going to make for a better show. Anything planned for the Knox Mine disaster? Not really. We did that last year. We did some paranormal hunts there around the anniversary date back in December, but nothing planned for this year. And right now, I believe that part of the river is really high river levels, so don't know when I'll be going there, but yeah, I have nothing planned for this year. Norfolk Southern says they had a great Christmas. I hope you did, and everyone else. JP should make a Discord server. No, it's not going to happen. Too much drama on those. Yeah, I agree there, Pyro, 100%. Despite the one or two people that come in and try to complain or, nitpick and stuff like that, overall, I can't ask for a better group of people who join me each and every time. For the leg, though, you guys, most of you did watch yesterday. I did wax my leg live. I had a couple people complain, saying it wasn't their thing and saying that, they're worried about the direction of my channel, where it's going, and saying that I'm losing my integrity as a content creator. As I mentioned, it was purely for entertainment. I wanted to do something fun, something creative, something out of the ordinary, out of my comfort zone, to make you guys laugh and smile and get out of my comfort zone, to make myself, see how much I could tolerate as far as pain goes. So waxing my leg live last night was not something I'm doing going forth. I'm not going to be turning into a beauty channel or doing wax tutorials or turning into someone who's going to do painful dares. It's nothing like that. It was just purely a one-off, entertainment video for you guys, just to celebrate reaching 150,000 subscribers. So as much as you guys did enjoy seeing me in pain, don't get used to it. It's not going to happen often. Some of you guys are even saying, oh, wax your back, wax your head, wax your other leg and do this and do that. And I know it's all a lot of fun. You're trying to push the envelope a little bit. But thankfully, I'm not a sucker to just fall for any suggestion. Even if people did donate absurd amount of money, I wouldn't do it. I am, not going to torture myself for your pleasure. But with the leg, though, after the first hour, after it was done, my leg was tingling all over. Like, I was on the couch watching TV, and my leg had like tingles, the whole area where it was waxed. So it was almost like little pulsations, like almost like my nerves were like on fire. It wasn't burning, wasn't painful, but it was tingling for about a good hour. After that, I did put some more of that lotion on it just to kind of keep it moisturized and soothing, keep everything as good as it could be after just having to do that for the first time. After today, absolutely no problems, no issues at all. It doesn't feel weird. It doesn't feel funny. As I mentioned, I do shave my arms. I shave different parts of my body, so I'm used to not having hair on different parts. Even wearing long pants, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel strange. So the overall 24 hours later, so far so good. I am going to keep an eye out for any ingrown hairs, any type of redness or anything like that, but I don't have really sensitive skin, so I don't think I'm going to have any negative impacts from doing that. But I just hope the hair does grow back in. If it doesn't, worst case scenario, I may have to wax the other leg. That's a very worst case scenario, but when I shave my arms, the hair grows back. The hair grows back on parts of my head that does have hair. But I'll keep you updated in the coming weeks, coming months, but I don't think there's going to be any permanent negative repercussions. So just want to get you guys knowing that, what happened was just a one-time thing and that I'm not in pain. I'm not suffering. I'm not doing it for views. I'm just doing it for your entertainment. Like I said, if you laughed, smiled, shook your head, did one of these, then I accomplished my goal. And a lot of people, like Net Official here, he talked a big game last night. I would wax my face. Well, do it. No one's stopping you. I'm not going to do that, but I know there's people that will. And if you want to do a video of it, share the link. I'll watch it. Maybe we'll, if you make a video of you waxing your face, maybe we'll air that as a going back in time video. We'll watch your video instead of mine. You were crying laughing. I bet you were, and so was I. I watched the replay today. I was laughing my butt off, especially that one where I had my back to the camera and Jill didn't get a good pull on it. I was like, dang it. Like, what the hell? I was laughing my butt off myself. So it was an experience I'll never forget. And Jill doing it for her first time, I think she did a really great job. You know, it could have been worse, but we did the appropriate steps to make sure it was done properly without getting hurt or burned or anything like that. Women in wax all the time now, you know how we feel. Like I said, yeah, I give you guys credit, but you don't have as long as hair as I have getting that yanked out, that I know of anyways. Unless you live in like Amazon or something like that. Can you ask everyone if there's anyone within an hour of Philly with some land that would be willing to host the fireworks? Well, you just asked, so there you go. I'll pin your comment here. So Pyro's asking if anyone has any land within an hour of Philly that would be willing to host a fireworks shoot, like on maybe once a month. If I lived closer to you, I would do it. You know, I have plenty of space in my backyard, but I know we are a bit more than an hour apart. So that is my show for tonight. For the remainder 15 minutes or so, if you guys want to chat about anything, let me know how your holiday was, how your Christmas was, if you get any, did you get the gifts that you asked for Santa? Did you get coal in your stocking? Anything that you want to share, feel free to. As for me, like I said, I buy most of the things I need. Jill did give me a few gifts, a couple shirts, a new pair of Timberland boots, which are nice. I do have things coming that I need to go purchase, like some gift cards and stuff like that. But overall, it was a good Christmas. Lily got a Nintendo Switch. She got some clothing from some of her favorite YouTubers that she watches, like gamers. She got a few gift cards, lots of money. I can't remember what else. She got a whole bunch of stuff, but the Switch was her main thing that she loves. She's been playing that. And the Switch is made by Nintendo. It's a gaming system that you could play either on your TV or take it with you like a portable gaming system. And she has about 5 or 6 games for that too. So we all had a good Christmas. You know, it's nothing really too crazy out of the ordinary. We had, you know, Christmas Eve, RJ was here, and Jill's cousin with her nephews and nieces. But otherwise, it was just a quiet Christmas holiday for us. And we'll see what we're going to do for New Year's, if we're going to stream or not, depending on the feedback for my poll that I put out pretty soon. Maybe random outdoor fun might have some. Mr. Phoebus, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm going to put out a poll on my community tab asking if you guys do want a New Year's Eve stream or not. So we'll see what the outcome is. Yeah, there won't be a Sunday Night Live next week. So looking at the schedule right now into January. So January 3rd is the first one. There won't be one then. So we're looking to start either the 10th or 17th. I'm not sure which one it's going to be yet. I will let you guys know, obviously. But whatever week we do start, say it's the 10th, then we'll do the 24th as the following episode. So every other week once we do start back up. But it's going to be either the 10th or 17th. Definitely nothing next week. Excuse me. Sterling silver hummingbird necklace. Nice there, Mary. Some train sets I see. Thank you, Edith. Yes, I do agree with you there. I'm not going to go too far. I'm not going to do anything out of the ordinary to try to gain views or subscribers or to try to get attention. That's not what my channel's about. But doing stuff like that, I'm all about having fun, and I had fun. You know, whether the pain was temporary or not, I did have fun. And just like the video we watched, me having fun in an arcade, having fun with RJ, I like to have fun. I'm 39 years old, going on 40. I'm always going to be a kid at heart. I like to find humor, like to put smiles on people's faces, and I do know where to draw the line. I'm not going to do anything crazy out of the ordinary. Yeah, they are calling for rain for New Year's Eve, which is unfortunate, but I'll still be able to set off a couple fireworks. I'll have an umbrella over me and light the fuse and run. Bluetooth headphones, nice. Eat some toxic waste. Well, make sure you tune into that Child Time episode. 59 going on 18. There you go. Lisa, it's for all of 2021. It's going to be every other week for Sunday Night Live. Good night there, Nicole. Thanks for hanging out with us. Finally cool off now, so I guess I could probably wrap up the show as Mr. Deranged Easter Bunny. And speaking of which, I do have a video coming out probably tomorrow, which will be on along the same lines as this movie right here. Lisa knows what I'm talking about. Many of you who do watch Sunday Night Live. I did receive a gift over a month ago, and I made the video of it, which will be coming out tomorrow. So if you want to see something Christmas Story related, I think you'll enjoy tomorrow's video. It definitely involves Black Bart. You too, Julie. Thank you so much for hanging out, and happy holidays to you. Happy New Year. Keep on turning 19. So it's like Groundhog Day, waking up the same day over and over, huh? I'm staying at 12. Preteen Len. A kid lost his drone in our woods on Christmas Day, his gift from Santa. Sure it wasn't mine? I lost my very first one. One ear up, yeah. Got floppy ears. Thank you so much there, love. Now, what kind of phone did you get? Was it Android or iPhone? All right, Jamie, have a good night. Looking forward to some upcoming train videos from you. It's 21st anniversary of my 21st birthday this January. JP got that new drone, though. I do. It's been crappy weather. I've only been able to fly it once. Once we do get a nice break in the weather, I'm probably going to go to a local park and fly the drone and do a nice little official video about it, showing you what I got, showing you what it's capable of. I didn't get to Knoebels. We're hoping to go this week, weather permitting. But tomorrow we're doing a little day road trip just for ourselves. There won't be anything that's going to be streamed or anything like that. I do have to get my vehicle serviced on Wednesday. It needs oil change and inspection. So we're hoping to go maybe Tuesday. Hoping to go Tuesday or Wednesday if the car's ready in time. But Thursday is obviously New Year's Eve. I know I said I was going to get there. We had all intentions to, but it just seems like it just didn't work out in our favor when we wanted to go, and it's just been crazy busy with the amount of people that go. So if we do go, it'll be Tuesday or Wednesday. And if not, we'll hope for next year. Yeah, Nick, I did add your video to my watch later, so I'll be checking that out. iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay, I think Alan might have the same one. I'm an Android guy, but I know the new iPhones definitely kick butt with their cameras. Or was I at Shifts today? No, I was at Walmart today. Yeah, actually, Adam, if you will go to Out and About Science with Mr. G, he did a video along the Susquehanna showing the zoo area. It was completely underwater. So if you want to see the river levels in Kirby Park, go to Out and About Science's video on his channel. He did a video which I watched, and he did a good job at it. He saw the half of the Christmas Story on TBS. Did you like it, Christopher? I got the DVD. I watched it probably half a dozen times. Yeah, Lewis, that's a good way to go. Get a cheap one, learn how to fly it, learn the controls, and then when you do upgrade, you already have a head start on it. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that, Leslie. I'll leave the labor pains for the real women. Crystal Pool is now the Ice Crystal Pool. I believe that. Yeah, I'm not an LG guy. I had LG phones in the past. I wasn't happy with them. I do stick with Samsung Galaxy. I have the S10. Like I said, it's the best phone I've ever had. Once it dies, I'll replace it again with another S10 Plus. VHS, because I'm retro like that. Does anyone have any plans for New Year's Eve? Does anyone plan on celebrating any special way or any unique way, or just going to be passed out on the couch before midnight? Or I know here in Pennsylvania, bars and restaurants are allowed to reopen after January 4th, which doesn't help for New Year's Eve. So I'm sure people are going to be having some get-togethers at home and stuff like that. Better put some wax on those wicks there, Pyro. Keep them all waterproof. Not this year. Well, if we don't stream live, we won't be doing anything ourselves except just watching TV or, Netflix or YouTube and eating some good snacks. If you guys do decide that the majority turns out they want us to stream live, then we're going to stream live for about 3 hours and, play some games, eat some food, hopefully do some fireworks. So it'll be like last year, but we're going to try to make it a little bit more planned out with some things to do instead of just trying to fill the gaps here and there. But I'll keep you updated as to what the outcome is going to be for New Year's Eve, whether or not there will be something to watch on my channel or not. No more iPhone. Get back to Samsung. That's your first mistake. You left Samsung. The only thing I know that iPhone's good for is they are more compatible with apps for camera stuff like DJI, Fiotech, other stuff like that. The apps for iPhone seem to work better than Samsung. But other than that, I think Samsungs are much more reliable. Never had any luck with the cheap drones. Can never keep them up in the air. Well, they're not really intended for capturing video or photo. They're just for flying around for fun. I even have a drone about this big. It's about 1 square inch. It's only for indoor use. That thing is so hard to fly, but it's something to put up in the air. Is better than nothing. But yeah, if you want something that's reliable and dedicated for video, photo, you do need something like DJI or Parabebop as an alternative. Randy, I believe you told me before, but I'm glad to hear that again, though. So it's my pleasure to have a place for you to come to enjoy the content. I appreciate that. Kristen, yeah, I hope so. Hope next year is better for you and everyone else. Yeah, well, NetOfficial is a good spokesperson as to why not to buy an iPhone. Next crossing, are you looking to stream through your phone or through laptop? Because there are alternatives that could put you in the right direction. Streamlabs is actually, OBS Streamlabs is kind of complicated. Right now what I'm streaming on is called XSplit. It's a competitor to Streamlabs, and it's much more easier, completely free, and it links up to your YouTube account much easier. Through my phone, I use Prism, Prism, and that's an app. Both of them will allow you to stream without having 1,000 subscribers. And you're welcome to reach out to me, email or Facebook if you have any direct questions on, stuff like that. I have to ask, are there bunny feet? No, there are no bunny feet. No fuzzy bunny slippers. If you do a live stream, I'll be there. If not, I'm going to sit and cry in my champagne because nobody loves me. Oh, that's not true. We love you there, Dr. Song. You know that. That's why I reached out to you through email. Like I said, you're welcome to chat with me if you ever need someone to talk to or anything like that. You said my name. Motorola. I used to have a Motorola pager. Off mobile, yeah. Check out Prism. The only thing with Prism, you link up your YouTube account and you have to get permission. And the only thing you have to do is go to your YouTube studio to stream live. Like you click, if you're on your laptop, let me actually show you. It'd be easier to show you. Give me 1 second. Okay, so right up here, you go to Create, and you go to Go Live. Once you create your Prism account, all you have to do is click on that to go live. It'll take you to a new window in your studio for streaming live. That gives you permission to do it. Once you reach this window to stream live, then that's all you got to do. Then you can start streaming through Prism. So it's pretty easy. I know RJ had some difficulties with it. I did help him get it sorted out. He does stream live now through Prism. I believe Matt does too, Matt MPG. So hopefully that helps. And like I said, you're welcome to reach out to me if you have any questions. But if you want to do anything like I'm doing tonight, how I could go into different screens like I'm doing here, and camera closing, everything I'm doing right now is through XSplit. It's the the letter X, SPLIT. They do have a paid version. I'm using the free version, which gives you up to 5 different windows, and you could add screen capture. I could add music. I could add everything I do is all through that, and it's very user friendly and completely free, no limits. Another alternative is through StreamYard. All you do is Google StreamYard.com. You got to give permission to use your account there, and it does have a watermark on the video on the live stream, but there though it's completely free. It's through a website. There's no software that you have to download, and you can have up to, I believe, 10 people on at the same time. And I've used that a few times where we've had special guests on the live stream. So there's different alternatives, and you don't have to reach that 1,000 subscriber mark for that. I wonder what the next big thing is going to be, JP, so that data will come down in price like text and talk data. That's a good question. Guess we'll have to wait and see. JP, Sunday Night Live is going to be every other Sunday next year. Correct. Like I said, Sunday Night Live, the next show will be either January 10th or January 17th. I will announce which day it's going to pick back up. And from there, it will be every other Sunday. So 1 week on, 1 week off. I don't know anything about waiting 24 hours for that. I never had to do that. Although I have larger subscribers, but I know RJ and others who have only under 1,000 were able to stream without any waiting that I know of. So the only thing I can tell you, if you haven't done so, I'm going to post the link for you guys. This will make it much easier. Give me 1 second here. This is how I learned how to use Prism, because it actually is a little bit overwhelming at first. But I'm going to give you a tutorial video that I watched that will walk you through and show you how to use the Prism app. Getting really, really warm. And let me share this link for you guys in just a moment here, and then we will be wrapping things up. Okay, so the link I'm posting right now is going to be a really helpful tutorial for the Prism app. I encourage you to watch that first. It'll show you how to get everything set up, show you what the different options are, different controls. The only thing is you can't control the chat through there. You can't choose between top chat or live chat. It just does its own thing. You can remove comments. You can block people if you have to, just by long pressing on their name. It does show you super chats. Doesn't show super stickers though. And it also allows you to do like the funny faces and filters and stuff like that. It's a great app, great quality, and I definitely recommend using it, especially if you're under 1,000 subscribers. Good night there, Lisa. And do you do replay intro at beginning of stream so it's ready for replay? Well, once you're done streaming, it automatically turns into a video, but you won't see the live chat on your channel for up to 24 hours. It does take time to process. So once you're done streaming, it'll process, and then it'll show up as a replay, as like a normal video replay. Hey, LS6, hope the same for you as well. You have bunny gloves. You got to share them. I need them. Okay, guys, yeah, we're over to the 2-hour mark, so this is going to be our very final show, late show for 2020. I just wanted to give you ample time to be able to share everything and understand the upcoming changes for 2021. And hope you guys enjoyed, what I had to offer for the year of 2020. I think 2021, I'm going to do my best to make it bigger and better than it's been in the past. And like I said, whatever reasons that you are here, I am thankful for that. And as I mentioned previously numerous times, if you don't, if you're someone who doesn't really chat too much and just likes to watch in the background, that still means a lot to me. Just that you're taking time out of your day or your night to come to my channel, to hang out with us, to listen to what I have to say, to see what we're going to talk about, to watch my silliness, my goofiness, and even get my leg waxed. I'm just glad to have you here. To all the mods, thank you so much for all your help, not only tonight, but throughout this whole year. I do know there are certain times we have some work cut out for you, like today, but we all work together, handle things appropriately. Thumbs up definitely do mean a lot. It shows your support for the videos and helps kind of, steer things in the right direction as to what you want to see in the future. But lastly, if I don't see you on New Year's Eve, I just want to wish each and every one of you a very merry and happy New Year. We're all going to hope that 2021 is better than this year, fingers crossed. And at the very least, I'll be back tomorrow with a new video, 8 p.m. So stay safe, stay warm, try to be nice to each other, and as always, thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see each and every one of you in the next video.